Okay, so for some fucking reason, this game
Your
decides it
anniversary.
wants to, like, it doesn't crash OBS. What it does
It's
is
engraved. He
it,
always wore
like,
it.
turns off my display and fucks it up,
Your nanny.
Adam Marie
and
Velasquez.
This,
then
you're sure?
I
it
know.
just drops the frame rate to OBS to 0,
We heard
and
something
I
about
don't
you
know
cutting
why.
off your husband's allowance.
No.
This game is cursed, but I love it. I'm failing this scene.
Anything you can tell.
He had
Any idea?
Yeah, he's a gambler, yes. Oh, I guess I fucking fucked it.
You're behind.
Moving on.
There goes.
3.
I failed it entirely.
Please call.
Neil
Your
and
husband
Honey.
was.
Oh, maybe
Devil's
doubt it.
Attorney game. It is cursed.
I didn't
Welcome,
mean
Cutie
that the way-
Fox.
We got by.
You missed the best stream ever last night, my
you
friend.
know where your husband.
Hi.
But you did.
This was par for the course.
Does her statement no? He died at 4 a.m. Seems like the GPU driver crashing and restarting, which drops anything video related. So yeah, this game is cursed. That's about it, really.
Was your husband missing
I'm not
anything?
surprised.
His wallet.
Was on him. $8 and a
Because it
MasterCard.
doesn't happen with
His
anything else in the
Rolex.
world. It's just this fucking game. So when that happens, just hang tight, because I'm coming back. Did Van Buren ever mention the Rolex? I think I said no last time, so we'll say yes this time. Nope, I
No
also
Rolex.
said yes
I
last
gave
time.
it to him on our.
Your nanny.
Episode 2 is actually the bane of my
We heard-
existence. Cut off. I'm gonna sneeze. I don't wanna sneeze. That's not cool. I'm like coming down with a cold.
Who told you that? Adam Marie?
We're not.
She's alluding
Or
to the
dealing
fact
with
that
a
I.
cold, rather.
Yes.
I got my parents
When Neil
sickness
was
from
in-
last night.
Anything.
He had a.
You know,
Any
spending
idea-
habits. He gambled. Do you believe her? What do I believe her about? Wow, I fucking fucked it
What-
again. Okay, fuck it. Moving on. We're never getting through episode 2. We're never winning this case because it's actually the worst thing ever. I think it's, yeah, my total score was in the toilet in that. I think it's been what? How long since I started this? Episode 3 is still at the top. Is it? Cutie Fox, no, you're gonna miss the best fucking video game I've ever played. You're gonna miss Bankroll. My best friend,
Check it out.
Bankroll.
From this corner, you can see all the vehicle traffic
I'm glad I
coming
have
in and
this
out of
scene
this
just
area.
perpetually
No
saved.
wonder Bankroll hangs out here. He can keep an eye on the
I hear
Johns
ducks.
cruising his girls. There he is. Let's go get him.
Fucking, I'll
Morning,
never get
Bankroll.
enough of
You
Bankroll.
talking to me? I didn't know we was acquainted.
Detective Benson, Detective Curtis, homicide.
Come on, man. I'm trying to read
Yeah,
the paper and
Bankroll's
these
the
people
best
just got my
character.
latte right. Come on
This is
back
the best
later.
game of all time, and
Relax,
you did miss more of
Bankroll.
this.
We
It
just
was
have a
last
few
night I
questions
streamed
for
it. You can catch the VOD. I made a playlist for it because it was so good, and I love this fucking video game.
Wendy Crane. She was your girl, wasn't she?
Who, me? Hell no.
You need to
I
watch
don't know no
the
girl named
fucking
Wendy.
VOD. I can't even explain what you missed. Luckily, it's not concurrent, the story, I don't think.
Alright, maybe she came to me for advice from time to
Bankroll's the best. I love him. I'll come back to him later, though. Let's start episode 4 because I'm wasting time. So we still have 4, 5, which I'm dying to get to, 6, and 7 left. I'm probably gonna do only 1 or 2 tonight, but...
In the criminal justice system,
I...
the people are represented by two separate and equally important groups.
This
The
fucking
police who
video game
investigate crime
is going
and
to
the
break
district
me.
attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
I I don't even know how to deal with what we experienced last night.
Hell, kid, it ain't even midnight yet. You're jumping the gun.
Oh, good. I love
Sure,
this character already.
Well, every little bit helps. What?
Just gonna steal
It's
this
not
dead
like
kid's
you're
hat.
gonna use it. What do you expect me to do? Cry over your little broken body? Call the cops? It's not like they're gonna give two craps. Not with everything else that's
Love
going
this
down
character
tonight.
already so much. I'm invested.
Okay, damn it. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
He called the cops at least. With what phone? I don't know.
Took you long enough.
Yeah, well, I had to put on my face. Wanted to look my best.
Oh good,
for
we're
the
back
big
to
party.
these two doofuses. We
Midnight.
lost Benson.
Welcome to the new millennium.
Looks a lot
Grump,
like the old
Grumpy Skinny Kurt Russell's my favorite character. Oh god damn it. I'm not looking. I'm not gonna bother with it. Not gonna bother. Yeah, it's 2000 now. Those ominous sounds is the telephone in the background I think you're hearing. Unless it's not, in which case I have no fucking clue what ominous sounds you're referring to. My life is an ominous sound.
Where's the ME?
Or you might
She
be
got
hearing the
called
TV.
away. Assistant should be here with the body bag anytime.
The ones behind
Poor little
when they
kid.
had the
He
dead
doesn't
kid.
look more than 12
Oh, I have
years
no
old.
idea.
Some city we live in, huh? Severe internal
This
hemorrhaging,
game has barely
broken
any
radius,
sound budget
multiple
except for the chicken
contusions.
noises in episode
Somebody beat
2.
him with a baseball
You missed a
bat?
hobo
Nah,
talking over a
something with
dead kid's
sharper
body
edge.
and stealing his
Check
hat.
out the gash across his scalp. He's
That's
also
about
got a
it.
burn
We
mark
tried to
on his
speedrun
hand,
episode 2, but
definitely
I
from
still
a
failed
taser,
it,
and
so I
definitely
said fuck
fresh.
it.
Time of death?
Around 8, probably. Body's pretty stiff.
I'm sure we'll see the
No
hobo
ID,
again.
Nothing in his pockets. See the ring around the top of his head where his hair is plastered down?
No.
Hat hair. He was wearing a cap earlier today. I've heard of kids getting killed for their shoes, but their hats? What about the bag?
Empty.
Why would he be holding an empty bag?
It looks like a
Hey,
pizza bag.
detectives. I caught this guy hanging around outside the alley. Elijah the Prophet.
Yeah, there's
You
our
know him?
hobo.
Sure. Picked him up at 5 for disturbing the peace. Found him standing on his shopping cart outside the Schubert, ranting about Y2K.
I was just
Great.
telling the people what the puppet masters don't want them to know.
I love this man already.
Why
He's
don't
my
you
favorite.
tell me what you know about the dead kid over there?
I'm the one who reported the murder, okay?
Maybe it's only
I'm the
1999
good
again.
guy
Who?
here.
How do you know it's
Yeah?
2000?
Well, before I put in for your good citizenship award, you gotta tell me, what did you take from the body?
What? Do I look like a grave robber? I didn't take nothing.
Can Briscoe refute this? I mean, the hat with the blood splatter is a pretty big fucking. This game.
That cap doesn't fit you so well.
Yeah,
It
it's like a little
shrank in the
kid's cap,
wash.
and
Or maybe
it's
you
covered in
swiped
blood.
it off the kid.
All right, all right. He was through using it, wasn't he? Now let me go. I gotta
It doesn't
get over
match your
Lincoln
outfit,
Tunnel
Bud.
and go protect my stockpile from looters.
Let's talk about
Listen,
Y2K. I'm
I
sure
know
this is a
you're
red
a
herring,
prophet,
but
and I'm just a cop, but take it from me, this Y2K bug is a bunch of BS.
That's what you government stooges want us to think. But I'm not one of your gullible plebes. I read.
he
Well, there's your problem.
reads.
And I'll tell you another thing. After your computer-controlled police state comes
I love this
crashing
guy.
down, I'll be equipped to survive.
In the style to which you've grown accustomed, no doubt.
This hobo's you in 2037. I love this guy. What
I
else?
want you to turn over everything you took off the kid. Now.
I'm homeless, officer. Everything I own is on me. So go ahead, search.
Is he telling the truth? I don't know. I wasn't here. I mean, they found him on a shopping cart, so... Oh, yeah. Yeah. His stockpile. I'm glad Callan and
I seem
Keeping
to
It
recall
Weird
you saying
are
something
much better
about a
cops than I
stockpile.
am.
Nobody gets near my stockpile. I'm a citizen. I got a constitutional right to my stuff. It's there in the Fourth Amendment, pig.
I'll have to read it sometime. But meanwhile, you're still the most likely suspect in this case.
I love this guy
Okay,
so
buddy, tell the
much.
truth. Did you do this?
Kill the kid, you mean? You think I killed the kid and then turned around and reported it? Do I look crazy?
A little bit.
So, where were you at 8 o'clock this evening?
Enjoying the hospitality of the 5th Precinct. I was in the holding tank.
Why am I not surprised? Also, hey, Tin. We can call the 5th Precinct. Oh, God. You're missing the best character, Tin. I love him so much. Elijah rode to the scene with Curtis. Too intimidated by Briscoe to lie. Saw the mugshot. Yeah, I think he was mentioned earlier. I don't know.
That true?
Yeah, he was released about 8:30.
Yeah, I guess that clears you.
Time to put the screws to Prophet Elijah? Yes?
Look, I can take you down to the station
That
right
sounded
now
like a
and let the
rhetorical
jackbooted
question.
thugs work you over, or you can take me to your stockpile. Which is it gonna be?
I'm not scared of you. Come the stroke of midnight, your police state's gonna collapse like a rotten jack-o'-lantern.
Oh. Y2K is just hype. Quote Revelations 12:3. What the fuck? Get Lieutenant Van Buren to fucking... All these options are excellent, okay? I know Revelations isn't gonna be the right answer, and it's just gonna tell me no. I want to pick it. I'm gonna pick it. Yeah, it's not gonna.
I hate to burst your bubble, Mr. Prophet, but it's already after midnight.
Huh? I should have
Yeah,
known
I
it would
really
be
wish
off.
that it just
Stupid tourist junk.
did the option instead of telling you,
I
nah,
don't get
you're
it.
wrong, sorry.
The system's supposed to be crashing.
Cause,
How come the streetlights are still on?
We have this super secret emergency backup system.
Damn you guys. You think of everything.
Now, should I call the station and have them charge up the cattle prods?
No, that won't be necessary. Follow me.
just play crazy right back with this guy.
There's my stockpile. Stuff I got from
Some
the kids'
neatly
bags
folded
in
stuff
the
in a
bundle
shopping
on
cart.
top.
Fosse program, Annie Get Your Gun sweatshirt, cabaret mugs, 1 ticket to Aida. Hey, a credit card receipt.
Yeah, that ought to get
Great.
us somewhere.
Great. I could have perfected that scene if it had not been for Revelations 12:3.
And the credit card people told you right where I was staying?
They had a record of the hotel charge, Mrs. Tallis, and the hotel confirmed you're booked through the end of the week.
Amazing. You managed to recover my stolen bag when I didn't even report the crime.
That's the networked world for you.
And here I thought all the networks were going to be down today.
For God's sake.
We're investigating the murder of the thief, and we'd like to ask
I
you a
love
few
that this
questions.
entire
if
plot
that's
line
okay.
revolves around
Of
Y2K.
course. As long as I don't miss curtain time. We're catching Dame Edna tonight.
Here's a photo of the merchandise we recovered from the shopping cart. Do you see everything that was in your bag?
I think so, yes. Aha! So that's where my ticket to Aida went. I emptied out my handbag looking for that son of a gun. Had to miss the... Wait. Statue of Liberty.
Come again?
There was a model of the Statue of Liberty, about yay high. It
This
had a
game
marble
was
base
made in
with a clock in
2012.
it.
Why does it have a Y2K plot? I can't even handle this game. Saving one item as commission. Curtis mentions that this transaction was recorded on the credit card receipt. I don't even know. I don't even know. There was a model about the Statue of Liberty and had a marble base with a clock in it. I think the homeless guy had the marble base with the clock, didn't he? I wish I could look at the picture of what the fuck the guy had. This is all he had on him. He had a stockpile of stuff with the cabaret mugs, a ticket to Aida, and you get your gun sweatshirt, and the Fosse program, which I don't know what that is, so. But I feel like I heard the marble clock thing before, so. Y2K, Y2K, he reads. Lincoln Tunnel. Found him standing on a shopping cart. So they've never mentioned the marble thing before. So it was that he had it? He said it was tourist junk? Oh. I wasn't seeing any
Can you tell
reference
us
to
where
it,
the
that's
bag was
why I was
stolen?
confused.
It was on 42nd Street, about 4:30. I was just coming from the half-price ticket booth, very pleased with myself. I'd managed to snag the very last ticket to a
This
preview
woman's
of
face
Aida.
textures make me
I felt a
unsettled.
tug, and before I knew what was what, there he was, zipping away with my bag.
So
Great.
you wouldn't be able to ID
The
him.
homeless guy's a
I'm
thief.
afraid I didn't see his face.
Who saw that coming?
Just his backside.
Does this fit with the facts? I mean, sure. There's not many facts to go on right now. The cops report matches the story. Bag had a ticket to Aida in it. Hotel bartender confirmed she was there forever. I guess it's the bag with the Aida ticket. What the fuck is Aida?
How come you didn't report the crime?
Well, I mean, it was New Year's Eve. I'm sure the police had their hands
It's
full
like a
just
Disney
keeping the
play.
peace.
Okay, that
So
makes
it was a
more
courtesy
sense.
to us?
Well, that and, you know, I'm flying back to St. Louis tonight, and what can I say? I guess I just chalked it up
Such
as
a
a
random
loss.
fucking thing to have in this game. Is their story consistent? Flying back to St. Louis and chalks it up to a loss. No, because she said she was going to the fucking... Dame Edna. Which I'm guessing is another shitty play.
Leaving tonight? You're cutting the trip short?
I thought you were seeing Dame Edna.
Oh, that's right. Today's only Tuesday. You see?
Guilty.
You've got me all flustered.
What brought you to New York?
The Millennium, of course.
It's not the Millennium back in St. Louis?
Well, of course. But this is where the action is. My friends and I are part of a theater society, the Looky-Loos. We make a Broadway trek once a year, usually in the fall. But this time around, we decided to wait a bit, so we could be part of all the fun in Times Square.
The Lucky Loose. Thank you, Buttbot,
Mrs.
for that
Thomas,
one.
where were you at 8 o'clock last night?
Was that the time of the murder? Are you asking me for my alibi?
If you don't mind.
Did we mention a
Not
murder
at
to her?
all.
I don't think we
This
mentioned
is
the
just
murder.
like that TV show. Wait till the girls hear
you mean
about
Law and
this.
Order?
Mrs. Tallis.
I was at Aida, of course, with the other Looky-Loo ladies.
No, we didn't. Did she just... No. We never mentioned the murder. Yeah, she lost her Aida ticket. Yeah, this woman is fucking caught in her web
Wait,
of lies.
wasn't your ticket one of the things that was stolen?
Yes, and it was the last one available. You caught me, detectives. Truth is, since I couldn't get in, I ended up killing time. just milling about with the New Year's crowds. I was waiting for the show to be over
The faces
so I
in
could
this
meet
game
up
are
with the
fucking
group and
excellent.
hear about it.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to run long.
I don't know if the kids name time. That would be quite the turn. Let's talk about
What
Aida.
makes you think Aida isn't going to run?
My friend Gloria Hempel told me it wasn't up to the standard of Sir Elton's earlier work. And she has excellent judgment. Why do you know? She fell asleep in the second act of Steel Pier and it closed a week later.
You found a red herring.
Did you get a good look at the thief?
Oh, not really. It all happened so
She
fast.
said he was running away.
Try to remember. You may have been the last person to see him alive.
Oh, dear. He was just a boy, poor thing. Brown hair.
You
I
said
think he
you
was
didn't
wearing a
see
sports
him.
jersey of some sort. It had a logo on the front of, you know, that team that
the
plays the game with the ball.
Oh, God. The team that plays the game with the ball. She testified earlier that she only saw the kid from behind. She didn't see... These are both consistent. Because if she didn't see who fucking stole it...
You saw the logo on the boy's
I
jersey
think I
while
overthink
he
this
was
game a little
running
bit.
away?
Oh, well, no, what I mean
think I'm a
is,
little smarter
I
than this
recognize the
game.
team colors.
Which are?
You know.
The game with
Green
the
and
ball.
What are you not telling us, Mrs. Tallis?
Well, I suppose I did see a bit
These
more of
characters
the
are
boy than I let
great.
on. I got into a bit of a tussle with him before he got away.
Great. So you killed the kid. You're basically
How was the big
confirming that
party
you
in
just
Times
killed a
Square?
child.
Fabulous. Everything I could have wished. Were you there?
No, I had to work.
Such a pity. My friends and I managed to push our way in front of the cameras. I even reached out and touched Dick Clark's toupee.
Something
Great.
to tell the grandkids about.
I think we're drifting off topic. You got into a tussle.
I'm not entirely naive, you know.
Fucking
I'm well aware
seamless
how rough
transitioning
the
here.
streets of Manhattan can be, especially on New Year's Eve. Let's just say I came
So
prepared.
you killed a kid.
May I?
I feel just awful about it now, knowing what
Kitty
happened to
Fox,
the boy,
no.
you know, after. But, well, it was the instinct of self-preservation kicking in.
Well, from the looks of it, your instincts are quite healthy, Mrs. Tallis. Did you go after the thief with any of these weapons?
Oh, it's the taser from episode 1 again.
Of course not. He was just a child. I'd never risk hurting a child.
I'm glad the taser's back. Said her policy was to take out anyone who I don't even fucking know. Was there a taser burn on the kid's hand? There was a taser burn on his hand. I'm just double checking it. Internal hemorrhaging, contusions. Yeah, burn. And he was beaten the shit out of, which is great.
We found a taser burn on the boy's hand.
What would I do
you?
without the fucking chat to be my
Yes,
memory?
I suppose I may have tased him. Not badly, mind
Mini
you.
tase.
Just a little mini
Not-
tase.
Not a full
Enough to knock
tase,
him
just a
down.
partial tase.
Then I grabbed
It's
from my bag and
fine.
we tussled.
But he got away.
Children are slippery.
What is wrong with you? I wish I knew what was wrong with this
Mrs.
woman
Tallis,
and
how
myself.
would you like front row tickets to a new drama? It's playing down at the Manhattan Criminal Court building.
Now, wait a minute, detective. You don't seriously think...
If you're
Love
holding something
tasing
back,
12-year-old
yes.
boys.
So why don't you hand it over?
It's the boy's backpack. I pulled it off him when we were, you know.
So he
Tussling.
stole your purse
Right.
and you stole his backpack.
I said to him, give
Also,
me
it
my
has the
bag and I'll
Telltale
give you
Games logo
yours.
on it.
But
Of
he just
course
took
it
off
does.
without it. I guess he was scared.
And why didn't you tell us this at the start?
Take a look inside. You'll see his trinkets are considerably more valuable than mine. I figured I got the better deal in the exchange. And it would have made such a great punchline to my
No,
story.
no, it wouldn't, because you tased a 12-year-old boy and stole his shit.
Quite an assortment we got
I
here.
fucking love
Looks
you
like our
guys.
victim had a busy day.
Yeah, but is any of this stuff gonna get us closer to an ID?
Oh, dude, it's evidence time. Circle objects to select and grab them. Click the arrows to navigate around the scene. Select the magnifying lens. So we're looking for a comic book, a personal item, a legal substance, and a ticket.
Change purse.
Great.
Oh, there's some 20s in here. Somebody had a sad New Year's Eve.
Great. Was that a clue? I don't even know. I'm looking for the illegal substance. Is that a Roomba on the- Oh no, it's a Walkman. This fucking mechanic sucks,
Check it
by the
out.
way.
Little Gloomy Comics Digest.
What's the resale value on
I'm not
that?
thinking like this game is taking place in the year 2000 right now, okay? Why is there a potato that has writing on
Pastrami
it?
on rye.
I recognize the sticker. Those are from that deli on 45th and Broadway. Giles
Oh.
Bretton's passion juice.
Great.
I don't even want to take a whiff of that.
There's the substance.
Look at this, look at this.
That's gotta be what, 3 grams of crack?
No,
Good.
I think it's methamphetamine.
Kids carrying around meth.
Times are changing. Think the kid smoked it?
More likely he was transporting it for somebody.
I'm glad there was something on the table that was just on a different layer than the rest of it.
Anne March handbag. Deborah would kill for one of these. Not that she's ever gonna get one on my salary.
No.
Top of the world ticket. Time stamped 2 o'clock on the 25th.
So his mom took him to the top of the World Trade Center for Christmas?
Or maybe he took himself up, so he could collect his own Christmas presents from all the tourists while they were busy gawking out the window.
You're a
So the
cynic,
kid's a
Curtis,
pickpocket.
but you're probably right.
That's what we're gathering here. I gotta find the personal item. The Walkman?
What's playing on the Discman?
Ricky Martin?
That's what comes of living La Vida Loca. You don't notice the sneak thieves.
Wanda Woman?
Wonder Woman, where are you?
Discman.
If the kid drew that, he's pretty good. A cry for help?
To a superhero? He could at least learn how to spell Wonder Woman.
Is that deep?
Hey, what's
It
that?
might be. Kid's been playing a lot of
Voucher
Final
for a
Fantasy
free
VII, which
lunch
I
at
don't
the
even...
Ninth Avenue
Was Final
Community
Fantasy
Center.
VII out in
And it's from a
2000?
child welfare agency.
I think it was.
Good
I'm
Shepherd.
pretty sure.
Turn it over.
Bingo.
Aaron Bauer.
Great. I fucking...
Good
97.
Shepherd. Name sounds familiar. Catholic agency?
Yeah, I'm calling him right now. This is Detective Ray Curtis of the 27th Precinct. I've got some
You can tell it's
information
the
about
2000s
someone,
because we still
a
have the
minor.
brick PCs.
I believe he may be a client of yours. Name's Aaron Bauer. Yes, old.
Wait a minute. That's that
I
guy.
like this
What's his
JPEG
name?
of a man on the
Montrose.
wall
Montrose?
that looks like a
Stephen
fucking
Montrose. He's the
Amishman.
director down there.
Why is he
Wrote that book that
there?
made a big splash last spring. The Empty High Chair.
Everything else
Sure,
is so
I've seen
undefined,
him on
and there's
talk
just
shows.
this
He's always going on
fucking
about.
About how the child welfare system
compressed
breaks up
ass image
families
of a
and
man
needs to
on
be
the
reformed
wall.
from the top down. His agency's been getting tons of good press.
And we'll need the boy's case file as well. Thanks a lot.
looks like a Confederate general. It might be. Who the fuck knows?
Kid lived with his mother. Caseworker said she could arrange a meeting at the agency in 3 hours.
Oh, this ought to be pleasant.
That doesn't
That's
look like the
Aaron,
kid that was
alright.
murdered. That kid
You're
looks
the
too high
caseworker?
quality.
From the start.
Oh,
Who are
good.
they?
Oh,
This
good.
is Detective Briscoe and Detective Curtis.
Cops.
I think I found out where the meth was going, y'all.
Sit down, Mrs. Bauer. Mrs.
I
Bauer,
think this might
there's
be
no
where the
easy way
meth
to
was
say
going.
this. I'm afraid your son Aaron is dead.
Oh,